Alright, I think we're good to go. It's crazy how bad YouTube is with streaming. Like, sometimes you have to start your stream like 6 or 7 times before it actually works. It's kind of crazy. Switching gears today, as you can tell. This is not Fallout, nor is it Zomboid, nor is it anything else I've played. We're playing 7 Days to Die today. Just kind of picking up my own single-player world and just going to run with it on stream. See how that goes. Hopefully the frames are alright. Although I have my suspicions. Trees. Cut down some of these trees. I don't know if it's the stream that's dropping frames or if it's the trees, because trees seem to have a pretty large effect on FPS. So we're going to start by chopping down some trees, and we're all going to get our hearts racing a little bit with that incredible gameplay. Should probably plant a bunch of trees away from my house so I don't have to friggin' worry about this, because it's getting... Can't afford to drop frames while streaming. Definitely should not be putting trees in my house, so we're gonna get rid of those. I don't know if it's just me, but the frames already seem to be coming down. We've got a shit ton of wood, which is never a bad thing. I do want to build some ramparts. In all the I want to have some giant towers that I can use to like kind of peek down. So just to establish what we got so far. So we're on obviously day 23. I built a wall that's 3 high above ground level. I also have a moat that's about 3 deep. Hello, earhawks. I almost read it as earho, but that's obviously not correct. Earhawks. I like those emotes. Yeah, I also have a moat that is like 3 blocks with some spikes in it. Which took a a long time to dig, but it goes good. This was just my own little world that I'd been playing just on my free time, but I was like, you know what, I kind of want to play some days, so I just picked up where I was with this. I get rid of these trees because I think they're messing with my frames, and I want to limit as much as I want to limit the amount of issues that I have with any technical stuff as much as I can. It's, I don't want the straight to look like that. I keep looking at those emotes, they're really good. Okay. Just kind of disappeared. I should probably put a bunch of trees over there or something. The main tree area to farm instead of putting them in my base because it just never seems to. Oh, I heard something. Everything never seems to go well, so it seems to affect the frames and such and such. I got 4 doors. Because I'm a psycho. 3 grand wood. Okay, well, let me get rid of these trees. At least they leveled up once. There's like a speed road. How familiar are you with 7 Days to Die? Four left. 4 left. I want to get rid of them all. Dairy, but not the current version. I lost interest with vanilla long ago. I played a Alpha 20.7 Undead Legacy. What's Undead Legacy? I don't blame you on that. There's a lot of things about vanilla that I don't really understand why they are the way that they are. Like, I don't really personally understand the death system. Because, like, it just seems way too convenient to just let yourself die so you can just kind of lose all your annoying status effects. It just, and, like, you can get the XP back, which the XP thing is annoying. But it's not annoying enough for me to be like, oh, I'd rather just... It's not annoying enough for me to, like, want to avoid dying too much. But what, yeah, so I got kind of carried away there. What is Undead Legacy? Is it, I'm guessing it's a mod pack, which I've thought about, like a mod pack, because there's certainly a game that has the mod capability, and also it kind of needs it to some extent, in certain areas. That said, it's still like, it's still a game that I can get hooked in really, really easily. Total, oh shit. Total overhaul mod makes it back to the original version of where the game was. Slower progression, more punishing, things actually make sense. Yeah, I I kind of have a similar relationship to this game that I do with Zomboid, like Project Zomboid, where I've played it throughout its history. I can't remember this game, and it's like I can't remember much about this game from that like its original era, but I remember I played it pretty extensively, and I remember liking it a lot. And I'm playing it now, and it's like it seems it's still good, but it's like it's something's off. It's just something's a little off. If it's not grindy but slower, that definitely sounds better because that's the main thing you don't want. Even if it's slower progression, as long as it's not grindy, I would call that an improvement. Even like I don't really understand why I've played this particular save as long as I have, because I have a save with my friend that I play and it's really great. But then I have this save, which I've pretty much just dug this moat the whole time. Like, I built the wall, I dug out the moat. The digging took forever, but I had, like, good tools, and I took the perks that made digging easier. So it was a little better, but it still took a really long time. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out, especially because it actually worked on day 21. But, yeah, I often kind of think about, like, I try to remember what the original game was like, and I can't really remember, but I just remember not really being annoyed by the game as much. And again, I don't want to get too negative on the game, but it is, because I mean, I've playing it right now, and I've played it a lot lately, but there just is some things that are just off, if that makes sense. I'm sure you get it. Like the water thing. Original Vision. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I don't know much about what they intended in that regard. I'm sure they're like pleased with it. Like the devs obviously still care about the game because they haven't really branched off into anything else. They've stuck with this game forever, and I know that that's kind of the game itself kind of has mixed results. People don't necessarily fully love it. I know it's got like mixed reviews on Steam lately, which kind of sucks to see, but I get it. I can certainly see why it has those. But gotta pick a new place to build trees, but we're gonna go quest a little bit. Chicken. I only got him. I only got him because he stopped moving. I think that's quite fair. I think they've I didn't know much about it. I knew over the last few years. I've played it a little bit here and there. I played it a couple years ago, I think, before they kind of released the graphics update. It was intended to be brutal survival, meant for a survival audience, and yeah, they've kind of, I don't know, they've kind of gone spread themselves too thin, I guess. And I think the reviews kind of speak for that. Chicken. I can't believe I got that. Like, I like the base building. I probably would prefer And the thing is, it's customizable, I guess, so you can kind of touch it yourself or touch it up yourself to fit your wants. But I feel like they could probably make that a little faster. Like you probably gather more resources in the vanilla version. Obviously, again, you can just kind of change it. The infection system's kind of annoying, more so than like difficult. I don't know. Just it doesn't all make sense. I don't love that they made everything. They based like basically everything in the game on like the magazine. Everything runs through the magazines. I'm pretty sure that's a recent change, and I gotta say I'm not a big fan of that. Definitely didn't take to that very well. Oh, I got snowballs that are just gonna last forever. Turn it into first-rate yucca juice smoothie, of course. Oh. Cool. Credit where credit is due, though. The graphic improvements, performance improvements, and the new POIs. Really good thing. Just a shame they took it from me. Kinda, yeah. Like, you find the other way around, it's too cheap and easy. Interesting. I think I'm basing it off the fact that I kind of went a little too overboard with building, because most of this game for the first 3 weeks has been me digging the moat, which took forever. But if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't think it took that long. But the graphics, I was very pleased with the graphics that when they changed those. That was sick. And I haven't really ever had any issues with performance either, except for like it seems like trees create an issue. If you plant too many trees near your base and then they all grow, they tend to kind of create problems. But it does. It definitely feels more RPG like, especially like basically I just kind of I'm a spear guy when I play now. Like I put all my points into perception and then I get a bunch of good just spear shit and I can usually kill a bunch of zombies easily with the spear. Fire. These things. I think you're actually probably more right on the base thing than I am. I don't really... It doesn't really take that long, I guess. But it's definitely really easy to upgrade. Like, it's really, really easy to get, like, cobble, like, which is a pretty effective material. It's hard to get, but then it takes, like, a long time to get the next best one. Like, a long time. So it's kind of a weird... Wait, I should be using the wrench. It kind of... That portion of it is kind of both too easy, and then also there's like a huge spike between cobble and then cement. Cements, you have to get like the fucking cement mixer, which is level 30, which takes a while, unless you like really, really grind the magazines. Or it's like 15,000. That sounds a lot better. Pole arms in the UL run. Never played them in vanilla, but UL needing to adapt. That sounds really cool. And and it's still like engaging even though it's slower. I just don't personally understand why they went with the magazines, because I remember it seemed to work pretty well before the magazines. But maybe I'm also just misremembering what it was like, because I remember there was magazines in the game, but not like every skill in the game was attached to magazines. I just never really got that part. But yeah, Spear's pretty fucking sick. And that's probably the type of game that at least the original people wanted. They wanted like a game where like shit mattered. Like it mattered what you did. More so than what we got. I gotta break this safe. This is like the third time I've been to this place and I've had to break the safe every time because I can't just leave it. Rocket launcher parts. So yeah. God. Got something in my eye. Remember I used to, the original playthroughs I had with this, I'd always go to the hospital and like try to clear the hospital and make it my base. And we did that. Me and my buddies did that a couple times. It was really good. And now I'm like, don't even feel like touching the hospital. Bunker Buster mod. Hey, that's what. Oh, something good for stone. That's still good. What? Get rid of this. We get schematics or oh shit. We have to make some tough decisions here. What do I scrap for iron? It's probably what I'll do. I don't really use batons. Unless they're a part of perception, which they probably aren't. Okay, let's read this first. When you get schematics or books, you need to decide if it's important to read them now or scrap them for research to research them more. Yeah. The only decision you have to make for that I find in this with the books is whether or not you want to read them or sell them if it's not even a skill you want to work on. Pretty much read or sell. And what should I get rid of? Because I want to try to sell this. Honestly, what do I get if I scrap these? Lead. Okay, that works for me. Oh god, Jesus, easily. I might even sell that, honestly. And see what inventory issues this creates. Unless there's going to be like a level 2 stone shovel in it. Ah! Face meat floor. These stupid things. And that should do it. And I can't take the leather, which kinda, yeah, I'm not gonna. I should be taking it because I always need leather, but one leather's not gonna really be worth it. Anyway. I think I look pretty good. Backpack in UL makes a lot more sense as it's weight based, not slot based. Yeah, the inventory kind of doesn't make sense. Like it's definitely not a survival inventory. That's for sure. I won't say I won't say I don't like it, because I do like being able to carry a bunch of shit, but it definitely doesn't make sense for like what is supposed to be a survival game. There's very little. The encumbered system is very like minimalistic. I need to get here in time. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Don't you close, motherfucker. Like, he closes at what, at 9? Or he closes at like what? Or is it 8? Or, I can't remember if he closes at 9 or 10. And he always closes like 15 minutes early. So vehicles also make a lot more sense. Is that what you mean? Carry tens and thousands. Just don't just fly around one single feather. And yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the part that doesn't really make any sense.
Listen, you slop that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals. Look quick, buy quicker, piss off fastest.
Gotcha. I'll take the 45. I also don't need that because I already got it. Don't need the... Where are the crossbow parts? Rocket launcher parts I'm actually going to hang on to because that just sounds fun. And then I'll play the quest.
Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free? Damn, this is all I can spare.
There's been numerous times digging my moat where I've gotten like 30,000 clay in my inventory, which is kind of ridiculous. I don't need that. I do need that. I'll do the explosives. Sure.
Fine, take a fucking look.
Take a
no
fucking
refunds.
look.
Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker. Look, blockhead, I'll give you some more. Well, don't
Usually
just
just take
stand
the
there
closest-
with your thumb
closest
up
quest.
your ass. Go do the goddamn job. You
Jackass.
again? What? You got a fucking crush on me or something?
Maybe. What do I need? Don't need corn. I got a place where I can get corn. Concrete mix. Oh, well, no. Oh, sorry. Vehicle inventory is also weight based. Okay. That makes sense. That's just how it should be. Yeah. Yuck, yuck, yuck. None of this looks particularly necessary.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Oh, I thought of something, but now I can't remember.
Trader Rect is closing shortly.
Oh, the
Finish
food.
your damn
Food
business
is
or
like,
come back tomorrow if you're still alive.
as far as I'm concerned, food and water is completely just like broken. Water is basically a non-issue. Depending on how many players you have, it's basically like a non-issue after you have 2 or 3 dew collectors per person, and you can get those relatively quickly. And then anything else after that just gives you either something to sell and then you don't need, or you can use it to obviously cook. But the food is where it really kind of gets weird. Like, I've kind of got it figured out, but there's been many playthroughs where early on I just don't eat, and then whenever I get too hungry I just kill myself and then come back. But now, as you can see, I've kind of there's a place you can go to just like farm corn, and if you farm it thoroughly, you can get like a couple hundred corn. I think it's like 100. I got 150 the last time I went. You can get 150 corn that you can turn into grilled corn, and then you never have to worry about food for like a couple weeks. I've had this for like a week and a half or so now. So like, that's not an issue for me. I'm good. I don't even need to worry about food, which is kind of annoying. And I also have since taken a perk where I think I'll get double when I harvest. So if I was to go back, I'd probably get even more. It's just crazy. So it's not really, it's also not really a survival thing. It's just like a part of the game that's annoying. I don't know. Oh no, I'm dehydrated. I think I overate. I did a little bit. Need to drink 5 water. It definitely isn't going to... That should have filled up my water, but it's only going to get me to like 100. Which that doesn't make sense. See, it says 20 water, but I feel like it's only giving me like 15. I think they're lying to me. So when does it stop being thirsty? Went around just past halfway. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, I kind of like my little. I'm liking my base. I got a. It's well protected. It's. Semi-organized. Oh, it shut off. That's not good. That's what I want. And loop. Basically, it's all about getting. The main goal right now is to get every spike outside the moat iron, because I've never had a full iron spike field. I'd definitely like to have one. How far did I get? You want these hands? Busy me the fun pims can be so many steps behind a single modder working in spare time, like the apiary, chicken coop, and electric stoves they are adding are things that are already in previous in UL. Yeah, it's at this rate there's probably a healthy amount of people that are paying more attention to that guy, or whoever. Is it just one guy? Single modder, so it's just one guy. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of people who are paying attention to him more so than the actual devs, which is like, that's not what you want if you're a dev, but just one guy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. And I I saw that they're coming out with like a multiplayer game. I don't, you know, I don't really know why. You know, they can do what they want, but it doesn't really seem like. That's weird. It's a weird, and obviously I don't know the whole story, but it seems like a weird decision based on the fact that they've made this their main game forever, and they now like right when it kind of needs, it's kind of in dire need of a second wind from the devs. Like they need to kind of, seems like they kind of need to get their shit together. The game's kind of getting, I think, reasonably, yeah, I don't want to say bashed because the reviews aren't that bad on Steam, but they are significantly down from what they were. So they definitely need to kind of pull themselves up by their bootstraps, as they say, and figure it out. Most nights I find, I think I'm one difficulty down from the hardest. I have rarely had zombies attack me during the night. I don't know if that's something that gets more frequent as it goes on. It doesn't seem right. I mean, me and my buddy were playing a single or a multiplayer world, and we had like, usually once a night there would be, not like a big horde, but like 5 to 8 zombies would kind of all attack at once. It was pretty good. It kind of kept us on our toes. But in this particular game, and that was recent. That was like as recent as this. Like I'm pretty much playing that save file at the same time that I'm playing this one. I haven't had that happen in this one, and even though it's difficulty harder than that one, the multiplayer one's even lower difficulty than this one. It's weird. Really don't want to run out of iron on this. Hope this vein goes on forever, because I've seen some veins in this, iron veins in this game that just go and go and go, and it's awesome. Basically your entire supply of iron you'll ever need. Almost gotta switch to the axe here. At least with the axe I can mine and not lose stamina. Bing, 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 bing. So we've kind of run out over here, and I don't like the look of it over here. Already gone through one iron ore vein, and I don't want to have to lose this one too. This one's in my base. There's another one. That little cobble wall area is another ore mine that I kind of depleted. Thankfully, I've got a steady supply, so we're not running out. Let's see what I could cook. I know I've got a lot of cooking options, because I've kind of leveled up my cooking, or I've gotten the magazines to cook. Oh. No. There, okay, there, Jesus Christ. At 11, so I can make... Oh, I can make pumpkin pie. Is that banana bread? Pumpkin bread? Still... Oh, I can finally make grilled meat and not boil it or fucking char it. It's really annoying. Let's take all the eggs. Pumpkin, the animal fat. Let's see what we can do with that. Just an awful sound. That sound just sucks. Make 27 grilled meats. Bacon and eggs. That's not that seems wise. And I need cornmeal. How do I make cornmeal? Do I make that with the ear corn or with shit? I can get that pretty easily, but I don't have it right now. I may want to make a second cooking station, to be honest with you. This is gonna burn 17 minutes roughly. It's just the worst sound in the world. I hate that sound so much. Oh, we got a bacon and eggs. Let's go. What does it do? 36 food, 18 health, 10 stamina. That's decent. That's probably fair. It's not like it's a whole. Well, it's not. Not gonna can fill you up for the day, but it does get you a little bit of food. And I don't know if I want to use the rest of the meat or save it for something else. I need to save it. How do I make pumpkin bread? Oh shit, cornmeal. Alright, well we can do that. Can we? Yes. It's more filling than cornbread. It tastes amazing. Well, that's good enough for me. We will still make it. Cool. So that's 2.5 minutes, 7.5 minutes. We're good. Snowball will just sitting there forever. Oh, I got another golden. I gotta keep getting those. Those are common. Oh, my 2 feather stacks are full. Okay. Alrighty. Should probably start focusing on questing now, because I've, for the most part, my base is capable of holding its own with spikes. I can shoot down from the wall. I do want to build like 4 ramparts in the corners, just kind of something to get a little more height, make it look a little cooler. Yeah, might as well get this done. I don't think I can get to any of the care packages because they're all in the biomes. I can get to that one. I can definitely get to that one. Yes, that one's not even in the biome. What am I talking about? There's sometimes where I look out into the world. Not really a good example here, but there's some parts of the map that I look at, and it's just like flat, and it doesn't look very good. Just like a flat like that, kind of an ugly flat surface. And either like the really flat surfaces tend to look, I don't know what it is, but they just don't look that good. It kind of ages the graphics, I think. Even though they've had to update. Yes, they did. Fuck off! Hate these fuckers. My main two weapons, perk-wise, or skill-wise, are spears and rifles. Those are the ones that I got the most points put into, and most perk points. Or most magazines read, and most perk points into. But I guess the perk points decide the magazines a lot, so that makes sense. I should probably make a bike. Make this travel a little faster. See if this is any good. Hello. They always make noises when you kill them, and it throws me off every time. Wait, what? Thought I hit take all. What do we got? That's good. That's a thing. Lol. I think I can actually make a pretty decent iron spear. I just haven't done that yet. I probably should. Probably not doing myself any favors not doing that. I am fairly hesitant to switch to like higher tier tools though, because the stamina cost just makes it more frustrating to use. Because I can chop wood, mine, do whatever the stone axe can do. Like, I can do that as long as I want, as long as I need to, without running out of stamina. But as soon as I switch to the iron axe or the iron pickaxe, I'll be running out of stamina within like 20 seconds, and I have to just. It probably is still more efficient, but it just doesn't feel as efficient because I'm always stopping and waiting and stopping and waiting. I usually hang on to the higher level stone tools before I switch to like a low level iron tool. I wait till the iron tools get leveled up a bit, which the spear would be level 5, so that's definitely worth switching to. I don't believe the fire axe. The fire axe is 2. pickaxes probably too as well. Yeah, so we're probably not going to bother switching those. I'm probably cool with using the level 1s for a while. I'll switch once they get to like level 4 or 5. And then ultimately 6. Me level up by mining cotton. Picking cotton. I guess technically it's mining cotton. Harvesting cotton. Yeah, let's go. I don't think I have... don't know if I want to spend that or not. I know I gotta save 2 more to get the level 10 perception. But I could take quick and perceptive. I might not. I might wait until... I might wait for that. I guess I should also be looking at explosives too, because if I have the perception already. Oh, so no, I haven't done, I haven't gotten the tier completion thing yet. Most people probably would have, but I've been mainly just, I worked on my base for the most part. I've only quested a few times so far. I don't know. I can, oh yeah, I can check. Yeah, I've only done like 7 quests. This is my 7th. So yeah, no, I just haven't got that yet. But I do definitely want a vehicle, so if I get that option, I'm probably gonna take it. Shit. Oh shit, oh fuck. Yeet. Obligatory zombie here. Let's go. Paper. What's paper good for again? Right, shotguns and cigars. And stick of dynamite. Home cooking. Pumpkin pie. We got blueberry and we got pumpkin. Oh, hi. Bust your kneecaps up. Okay, right. Enough. Where are you? And shut up. There's still more of them. Are we done? We're not. Jesus. What was that now? There's more of them. Pile of books in the bathroom. Very good ones, too. Oh, I can't take it. There, now I can. Sprinting with that. Chicken soup. I might just eat that. Okay, I'm getting real tired of hearing all these fucking sound effects. Broke something. Is there a cellar or something that I'm missing? Because what am I missing here? Yeah, there's no real way to tell like where they are. It's really, really frustrating. Like, I've been playing Fallout New Vegas lately, and it's the same. Like, come on. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, it's the same thing in, like, games like I've been playing Fallout New Vegas lately, and I don't know if it's the mods I got, but something's all messed up, because I'm pretty sure the game usually has more reasonable audio, but, they sound like they're right next to me, but they're not. I might actually scrap this. Yeah, I'm gonna get 750 wood from that, so I'd say that's worth it. Let's risk the dysentery. They're still fucking coming. No, I'm just gonna leave, and you're gonna have to deal with that. So, later. Yeah, like in New Vegas, I don't know if I finished that thought or not. I might have gotten distracted again. But I'll be walking through the wasteland, and I'll hear gunshots that sound like right next to me, and I'll have to stand at high ground and look all around for like a multiple mile radius, because I have no idea where they're coming from. Very annoying. I didn't even take that. Everything's full. Ah. Eat it. I wonder if there's a perk to increase your sneak bonus. There is, wow. That'd be a lot of damage. Yeah, very RPG, not very survival. And not inherently bad to have the RPG aspects, but it's not, you don't want it to take over the survival aspect, which it kind of did. Alright, Rex. What bullshit you gonna say to me now? Send me here to that door keep getting more and more damaged.
It'll be a good... Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
Honestly, probably might go with a pipe bomb, but I gotta...
You hungry or
what should I-
something?
This, I was gonna sell this. Thank you for the follow. It's, what did they call it? What did it call you? OX. OX. Right, I was gonna sell this too.
Don't let... Well, look here, boys.
Okay, what do I want?
We got ourselves a real-life
right.
hero. And now...
Yeah, thanks for
he
watching, dude.
wants to be paid.
It was a good talking about the game. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the follow. See you later. I'm gonna take the pipe bombs, I think. When am I gonna get the next one? The tier 2.
Listen up, jackass. You better not
Listen
fuck
up,
this
jackass.
up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
Okay then. That was pretty sick that I found those 100 blocks of wood, because that gave me a whole, basically 1,000 wood. Speaking of wood, I gotta see if this stove's still going. I should also check the workbench. I'm gonna need a workbench. It is, okay, good. I realize I can mitigate that sound effect by not putting them in one by one, but that's just not how I do things. I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back. Alrighty. We're back. Finally. Got 6 pipe bombs. Holy smokes. 11 bacon and eggs. Oh, I should check these. What do we got? Seed crafting, we'll use that. Rifle crafting, definitely take that. Club crafting can go fuck itself. Do not need that. No real interest in bows. Do we have any club parts? I don't think we need. I gotta make that iron spear. See what the difference is. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just wait till I get level 6 at this point. Literally need one more magazine.
Afternoon.
So
If
might as
you
well just
my
wait.
shop,
Not
my
any rush.
rules.
My
You
weapon's still
follow,
pretty effective. So.
or you fuck off.
He don't got it. Ironically, I'm gonna do that.
Thank you very
That will
much,
give me a nice
and
little
now
boost
you
to
can
my-
go fuck
My
yourself.
spikes. Fuck it. If I could get all 3 lines of spikes around my base set to metal before the next wave, which is in 4 days, which seems doable if I can stay on it. I'll consider that a success. Gonna have to keep mining though. I left off somewhere down here. Wait, these are all. Oh no, those were. Those are iron. Okay. And it loops around. Gets to here. Okay, it's looking like they've got 3 full sides of metal spikes, 2 rows on 3 different, 2 rows of metal spikes on 3 full walls. And then what about here? Got a lot. Okay. Here's where it changes. Okay. But I think this is it here. Okay, so we don't have 3 full, but we have. Well, now we don't have 3 full. This one wasn't full. Now let's see how much is left out of this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 15. We're like 15 away from, so that's what? 60? 60 forged iron? Might as well just head right over and get that mission done right now. Try to grind my way up to tier 2 here for the quests, but that's a good spot to be in. 15 spots away, roughly 15 away from having the full 2 rows of metal, and we'll obviously will continue with the 3rd row after we get that done. But having 1 full row was plenty for the last wave, but I would definitely like to keep upgrading it. I don't know how what defenses I can use after that though. Like, maybe I just throw like wooden spikes on top of, so the bottom row will be metal. Maybe I'll throw wood on the top, I guess. Probably not turn those into metal in case they get destroyed. Because if the spike above it falls, I think the spike, or if the spike in the bottom falls, whatever's above it will also collapse. I don't want that to happen. At least with metal spikes. I don't want that to happen with metal spikes. So we're going to try to avoid that. How do I make a machete? That's quite a ways away. Really do need a better pistol though. I'm pretty sure I can make a better pistol, so I shouldn't really have an excuse. Never mind. I think I found a pistol though. I think I made the mistake of selling it or scrapping a pistol. Pretty sure I used to have a base, one of these, in front of one of these houses. Pretty effective with a stone shovel. Like I really don't see the need to switch to a stone one or an iron one. Just no real need. I usually break it in 2 hits, unless it's stony soil, which is rare. Did I hit the first one? Get fucked. What is up, Retro? Rep. Oh wait, yeah, sorry, you told me to call you Rep. Sorry. What's up, Rep? I gotta be, oh, I was gonna say, I gotta be there. Cooking, cool. Water, cool. All that's cool. Great, good stuff. Let's loot this house. Oh. And I missed. meat. Crazy you can't get like rotten flesh from the zombies. Just kind of... Oh, okay. Getting a little crazy here. Scarf down like a full meal just out in the wild. I wonder if that's why he spawned. He was kind of right next to it. I knew it. Alrighty, sorry about that. That's done. I knew there's always something in the laundry room. Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. Dogs in this are actually like crazy. They're I've seen them spawn like 5 at a time, just roaming, just a pack. Is crazy. Basically just you can't do anything. You see them, you're done. Oh! Nice. I killed him too. I didn't think I killed him. I thought I just knocked him. These things give you way too much wood to not break. They're so good. Come on, I'm pretty sure I already have that. I do. I already have it. It would definitely be cool if it said what I've already read, because then I can know to sell it, because that's worth a lot of money. Comparatively. For most items, it's worth a lot of money. Spoiled trash on the toilet. Place for it. Rotten flesh, very useful. Jesus Christ. Easier to break than the metal one, or the wood one. So much wood, it's crazy. These are so good. Like, this is... I don't think... They might even be better than trees, honestly, in how much wood they give you. Oops. always has to be a zombie in here. Wait, what do we get if I scrap it? No, paint. I don't really care about paint. Recipes. Yeah, I don't really. Not too worried about those. Probably turn in the quest. Anything else up here? No. Should be just about most of it. I think there might be some more stuff in the house, though. Level 5 bow. Tempting, but I just don't really do the bows. I need, however, this stuff. I need a lot of this. But I don't know how to get it. What was that? Can of stock. Oh. So no basement. No basement. But I didn't go upstairs. I don't think I went upstairs yet. Yeah. Okay. What is that? 60 water. Holy shit, that seems really cool. God damn it. Oh, I can make stuff semi-auto. That's not right. Maybe it'll be useful someday, but it's not really right now. Do I even have iron? Okay. Man, the spear's just so good. Man. The spear's just too good, man. A lot of stuff in here, Jesus. Shotgun Messiah. Really wish I could see what I read. Okay, definitely have to put that. That gives me leather. Or not cloth. Also good. Fuck the sand. Fuck the murky water. I'm gonna make a lot of choices here. Oh boy. Not really. Yeah. Probably the best I can do. I can't take anything else, but they give me lots of good resources. I'm gonna read that just because I can't really afford to take it. I was gonna hopefully sell that, but I can't really. Jesus Christ. Get rid of this. It's gotten really out of hand here. That can go. And we'll throw that there. It's getting crazy. We're done. We have to go. So I'll go out the front door. Now I'm thinking there was something up there. It wasn't. I was gonna say, it wasn't a break. Okay. He's gonna be closed, and we're gonna get stuck out in the open. Thankfully, he's next to my base, so that should be fun. I'll get back to base, and I'll cut it for the day. Pretty good, solid string. Plus 15% regeneration, stamina, and 50 run speed. That's fucking crazy. How do I make this? Mega Crush. You don't. You find it. Okay. That's crazy. I wonder if there's any copyright there, because there's like a Crush Pop company. Okay, didn't fucking see him at all. Has the potential to be a very rough trip back. Can't really afford to sprint past half stamina because I want to save that in case I get jumped. Which means I'm going to be walking a lot of the way. I get jumped by, definitely gotta reload this. I get jumped by one of the special zombies, one of the nighttime zombies. That's a big problem. Alright, I'll get inside, sort my stuff, and I'll end her off. We made it. Simple. Very satisfying. Did I get the spear book? I don't know if I did or not. No, I didn't. I thought I did. I think I would have been more excited about it if I did. So. Guess not. I got this spear book. I already read that one. What does intellect do? Better chance to dismember with stun batons. Yeah, it's not. A lot of food. Holy moly. Definitely like my base clear of trees. Kind of see it. So much food. I'm nuts. I actually got duct tape for once too. Anyway, let's tuck that. Some of this stuff's gonna get sold tomorrow. That I should throw with edible food. Alright. First aid? First aid. Alright, that'll do it. Back on tomorrow. Probably might play this, might not. Yeah. If you watch, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.